Life is complicated. I never thought I'd live like this.
No?
When the war came, I did bad things. And after the war, I thought nothing of doing bad things. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people.
And you don't worry about your soul?
After you walk into a village, and you see 50 children, all sitting neatly in a row against the church wall, each with their throats cut and their hands chopped off, you realize that the creature that could do this doesn't have a soul.
God is very complicated. You mustn't give up hope.
Huh. Well, I don't know about that.
I'm not a writer, more so a texter. You said you're a killer, I guess I'm a Dexter. This trial that I'm in, Osiris eyes peeping on my destiny is thin. People fall far from the top of the tree, never knowing the apple of my eye was thee. I'm so high right now that I don't know if I can ever set my sights on the life before. The colors may never hit the same. I might lose ambition to paint within this frame. Trailblazing might be the way, but being independent may keep me away from the ones who need it. Tierce, these thoughts only feed it. Man, these demons within were too powerful, I had to seal them in. Deep thinking, the way I go, playing with my brain like Play-Doh. Dark and the light, which way do I choose? Call me Yankai, my Tao is obtuse. Power difference between simple men. In this life, snakes always trickle in. The itsy bitsy spider spread his webs too thin. And now Charlotte is without a friend. What more can I do? I see the way you bear, yeah, you push me to the irrigation pipe and bust. But even though the simulation's fry and trust, facing the music gracefully is how we do it. I'm aiming for the sun, hopefully at the end I won't be none. I spent more time with the pen than gun, yet red thread still end up strung. Severing ties doesn't always work. Look at guts and wise minds berserk. On tracks, you could call me a tram. I skate on these rails like Lupe back then. Kick and I push on my way to the cush. Plug said hush, we exchange for the bush. I go my way, mold and flows like clay. Homies pull up, of course I display. HDMI, the way I'm plugged in. Electrical currents, how I'm better than them. Kickstart my heart, I ride with the waves. Don't try to impress with the corny ass phrase. The vernaculars, straight spectacular. Drain a rapper soul akin to Dracula. Blood siphoned, they call me a titan. Come in the game and connect with right men. A different mind state, I grew with divine race. Debate if I'm primate, always knew I am great. Lyrics always have meat on the bone, so that fucking means the beef's always on. In result shawarma, I always stand tall, and my opponent look like shish kebab. You'll always see my tail, so we got Wagyu. You're rotisserie chicken, so I gotta stab you. I got the people's vote, like we in Turkey. I'm tough and rude, some would say jerky. I'm tasting raw flesh, cause the tits were so perky. Here roast beef so sweet, I'll call that shit Hershey. I hold my hot dog as it slides in a buns, and call my shit halal once preparation's done. It was 5 fucking guys, so of course I pulled my gun. A wolf in front of the lamb, so of course he showed his tongue. Men will die for whales, just as birds will die for fools. So you know I'll cook that dodo once history's renewed. It's a pain from the heart that gave me my start. Too much to build this art just to resign my part. Understand what the fuck I am. A young buck raised in the Florida sands. It's a pain from the heart that gave me my start. Too much to build this art just to resign my part. Understand what the fuck I am. A young buck raised out in the Florida sands. Shit, I'm over all as I take a chomp of the apple. Man, I'm spitting seeds, not a foot was even in the chapel. Johnny Depp moves after Amber heard the gavel. If you bite the hand that feeds, then you'll be the local babble. She wrapped your finger tight so much that you lost it. You battled every night against that spite-filled harlot. But I bet it feels nice when the checks get garnished. Sorry for the strife, but trauma can be harnessed to lift your spirits or the pen for lyrics. Shit, I've written ghouls once my ink was finished. So they say I'm haunted, and I guess that's true. I wrote one verse, the omen bet for a truce. A rapper read my notebook, now his head's in a noose. I wrote one bar and was charged with abuse. They say art can bring a gain, and yes it works, but it also brought a pain that eternally hurts. It's a pain from the heart that gave me my start. Too much to build this art just to resign my part. Understand what the fuck I am. A young buck raised in the Florida sands. It's a pain from the heart that gave me my start. Too much to build this art just to resign my part. Understand what the fuck I am. A young buck raised out in the Florida sands.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Compare life to Popeye, cause it's all from the green. Vessel popped in his eye when the gavel struck clean. Life's a tale's never told until the ones up top go in the basement and shake snow globes. We all froze souls, often our foes are the ones that we all hold close. Diffident girls that are innocent pearls fall into pools in an infinite swirl. All the way down, painfully we drown in our own sorrows, engraved in crowns. Where the ones up top go and wear them all out and shout for us to hear them all out. Man, the fuck out. A tear in time, jump through, where am I? The Fahrenheit, this kitchen Fahrenheit. Pulling rugs, they bet all on pugs. Cooking drugs, then give mama hugs. Walk on blocks while toting Glocks. Food for thoughts, then stove and pots. The state of affairs only leaves me in tears, drilling deep, but around me it's all veneers. To be a king, you'll have to end a dynasty. Was my will ever free, or was it all prophecy? War's a vice to the existence of life. As long as it's butter, there's also a knife. Humans kill for pairs as chimps kill for pairs. If you fucking check, the parallel's always there. No matter the pearls, you gon' find muscle. Understand nothing in life's without a scuffle. Said you made of rocks, well, I'm from the rubble. Tested your might, in the end you huddled. They say they busting caps, I think it is all cap. I'll send one to your head, it's merch, you pay it back. Take care of your pride, the circle needs a cap. If you have a full house, they'll tear skin off your back. Cleaning out your house can shed some tears, but if you keep hoarding, you'll always live in fear. A tear in time, jump through, where am I? The Fahrenheit, this kitchen Fahrenheit. Pulling rugs, they bet all on pugs. Cooking drugs, then give mama hugs. Walk on blocks while toting Glocks. Food for thoughts, then stove and pots. The state of affairs only leaves me in tears, drilling deep, but around me it's all veneers. Yo, it's all pain and still, it's all a game, and still, it's all a frame, and still, it's all exchange, and still. It's a different kind of world when you ain't the fucking man. It's a different kind of world when you ain't got any plans. Everybody treats you like you're a grain of sand. They use you just to get a gain off another man. They get a gain and we ain't playing video games thinking that it's all the same. I swear they all insidious, man. They call it structure, I call it getting framed. They ruining artists' rep, then they make them walk the plank. It's all pain, and still, it's all a game, and still, it's all a frame, and still, it's all exchange, and still. They think they were born a grand, I'll peel you like an orange, man, you poke me like a hornet's nest, and now I sit and I digest, but I digress. I admit, man, I obsess about my pen, striking the king, all up in his chest. I can check a mate like Nike. Nowadays, nothing really can excite me. Tim Burton, I'm inserting people in this plot, claiming lurking, bloodstains jerking, flurry, hurricane. I'm a star, shuriken. It's all pain, and still, it's all a game, and still, it's all a frame, and still, it's all exchange, and still. It wasn't that bad when I grew up, but there's still some stuff I wouldn't cough up. Where I'm from, it's pretty low-key, but never think it can't get sticked in the spleen. For seeing my elders, I can see that it was worse. Thankfully, I never seen a motherfucking hearse. Luxuries afforded to me when I was a child couldn't stay with me as I grew and got wild. When I came back, I couldn't properly read. In 5th grade, Minnie made fun of me. Drove across a bridge overlooking the river. When I heard a kid drown, my spine had quivered. Where I'm from, Minnie add a flower to a bouquet. The few cent charcoal on a snow day. From the live oak where the live never spoke, lest you cut across the throat and laid on your face. Understand the place before you're mushed into paste. Smoking dope age 12 was an average day. Getting fucked up at the local football game. Fights breaking out almost every fucking day. You could call it Silent Hill, I just say far. Harry chasing Cheryl yet dead in a car. Harry helping aliens take James too. Different endings for different dudes. Some say it's all just controlled by God, especially in reverse the hat was Nod. This is just the interlude, yet it's still ill. Wrapping up a bitter feud like Kill Bill. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Blowing out the reeds, stutters and creaks. What does it matter if the music isn't me? How can I shatter if I never even breathed? Thinking how I grew from a drought-lived seed. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. With my branches and limbs, as the moss covers them. Am I being poisoned? Shit, I guess so. But as a tree, I still breathe seeds. It's not up to me, what can I do? Shit, do I let them know? Or let them figure out as they start to grow? Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. It It's all so bleak, I often seek sedative, so I hopefully leak. Whistle blow and speak, knowledge flow and creak. Mine just griefs, I'm so weak. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. It's all decisions, raw incisions, no provisions. I want excision, no more supervision. Horrific visions, mental divisions. End this mission. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Anyone can do, apparently not me. What is seen as true is not always to me. I just stand still, I just am still. What is even real? Shit, are we real? Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Yet here I am, a paralleled stand, a mixture of bark, the flesh of the grand, and neuronal sparks, the mesh of every man. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Life as a tree. Think the bimbo understood the tenfold. They agree you're human, but see you as a lentil. Legumes are the same, you're fumed in a tank. They'll just kill you if you won't turn with the crank. Cogs in the wheel, you know the whole spiel. Don't have to recount from Stone Age to steel, just to get the big picture of the field. Why spend money when the pasture's real? These gurus teach how to attract mass appeal. Premiering to youngsters, the art of the deal. Seed planted brain leads to green tinted frame. It's all just the matrix, we're trapped in the game. This game of mine is labor time. My native sign was took at the birth of space and time. I played my part and planked the art, the sacred talk. I ignored for my faith in God, yet in the end I still am pierced by the bladed rods of Zod the Fierce. What can be done when your life's a farce? I was led to believe I was a renaissance, a false shepherd who was blinded by the leopard. Hopes of a record that could never be measured. The lanes of fame only stoke the flames. Why you think doom always wore a mask mane? We all just change with time like a pickle. I see the mask you wear and I know it's fickle. I blew a gust of wind right your way. You felt your face tickle, now your life has changed. Revealed the path for your stupid ass. Don't think a general unless it's with your wrath. Now charge into battle and make skulls rattle. Too many snakes that go around and tattle. The flow's insane, a pro with pain. Toxic fumes sent out in plumes that ignite with flames. Chemical reactions that'll erase these lanes. I went from a grunt to the controller of the game. I control every chip, control all the cheese. As I dip a chip right in the cheese, I'm at the level where dopamine don't please. Don't ask a dealer without saying please. Tell you things I know are true. Hip-hop truly is love, my dude. People die for wealth like birds die for food. Not loving yourself really is rude. Let me tell you things I know are true. Hip-hop truly is love, my dude. People die for wealth like birds die for food. Not loving yourself really is rude. Yo. It's a love I never can explain. It's not writing words, more drawing out pain. Pain is deep in the hearts within. The similarities between both of them. The brain makes sparks that travel to your heart. You pick up the pen, expressing your art. The result is yours, don't let them judge. Fixating on your pores, obviously they've nudged. Never sell the soul, just not to be poor. And don't sell dreams, you know they won't reach. Different kind of world when you're stuck at the leaf. Different kind of world when you're stuck at the tree. But don't let that keep you from the forest. The tunnel vision man always in the poorest faction. Bronson is A and B, then Tierce, he must be the C. Man, see, something I wish I'd seen when I was in school. I was a fool, you see. I write 7 pages, then start subtraction. End with the paragraph and say this so happen. If that ain't familiar, then you ain't rapping. You're testing a hobby, I'm steady drafting. 10,000 hours is what it takes for this faction. Even then you go to the stage and hear no clapping. It's then you hear the fucking beat, enter a flow state and start to speak. Heads start to nod, floorboards creak. Your crocodile rappers only speak fake. I just coined that shit, trademark this date. I would say I'm the Stephen King of rap, but that goes to David. Shouts to the crate diggers. I hope y'all never freeze. In Florida it snows, but not how you know. We get segments of our loved one's nose. He was a con, can you fucking do it? All these barriers electrical, how I'm through it. They were born blind and tried to imagine. Promise what they saw was better than what can't happen. Pains from the heart, and what spilled it on the fucking palette is me taking my brush, siphoning blood for this ballad. I stutter my tools just for the ballad. Give them a dress so they can press these mallets. After the fallout we used bottle caps. Babies would scream, ladies would gasp. Played the game of life, turn it all back. Seen ill shit just laid in the grass. I said I'm sorry, then made my move. Pushed you all into a ravine deep groove. I monolly said no to the plea. Don't need control, just move with the sea. After entering that game and making you move, jealous something that's natural to you. I would never do that just for some sense. Mama did 11 months on her first offense. You can sit on the fence in chainmail, but too much trauma can make your brain fail. Sometimes it's wise to take a side, even if your mind don't always coincide. I don't hold a pen, just tap with my thumbs, but I swear the motherfuckers stay numb. I try my best to spit gab with finesse. One day the top will concede and invest. Confidence spoke right out the chest. They'll call me a prophet, their accountant's a mess. Yo. Say your things I know are true. Hip-hop truly is love, my dude. People die for wealth like birds die for food. Not loving yourself really is rude. Let me tell you things I know are true. Hip-hop truly is love, my dude. People die for wealth like birds die for food. Not loving yourself really is rude. Brother is a father now, and I know he'll make his daughter proud. Our fathers abandoned us when we were kids, so I know we're treated better than they ever did, man. My brother is a father now, and I know he'll make his daughter proud. Our fathers abandoned us when we were kids, so I know we're treated better than they ever did. Born in the flame just to rise to the top, but the throne is colder than a winter rock. The bittersweet wasn't good for my teeth, had to run away before they started to rot. I got a touch of wealth when I was young, when my stepfather threatened my mother with a gun. Sadly, all good things come to an end. Back with grandma, now we poor again. It was in 5th grade, the teachers perceived that I could not properly read. They took me out of class, sat me on my ass. Every day forward I was reading paragraphs. Thankfully, they did that shit. Now I be busting lines like thugs be busting clips. Now, I plan to pay my way, straight kicking lyrics to earn my own pay. Man, my brother is a father now, and I know he'll make his daughter proud. Our fathers abandoned us when we were kids, so I know we're treated better than they ever did, man. My brother is a father now, and I know he'll make his daughter proud. Our fathers abandoned us when we were kids, so I know we're treated better than they ever did. From Musashi robes, I gained a lot of growth. As you see now, my rhymes velvet roped. Different kind of levels when I'm aiming through the scope. Looking so far, yeah, I still hit the skull. I've broke my goals every time I've strode, impressing myself when I reflect on this road. I never switched lanes and never played games, trying to help everybody get money made. I like clean writing, like a seam Ryan. Came into the game and only speak tight, man. Colossus saw these dudes, wonder how I move. Taking out giants, but the end I just lose. What would it all mean if it was all just a dream? Searching for yourself and never found a single thing. I know it feels hopeless, but keep your neck ropeless. You gon' make it through, man, and you know this. Man, my brother is a father now, and I know he'll make his daughter proud. Our fathers abandoned us when we were kids, so I know we're treated better than they ever did, man. My brother is a father now, and I know he'll make his daughter proud. Our fathers abandoned us when we were kids, so I know we're treated better than they ever did.